which is really all of your major ones. So let's go down some of the impacts that we've noticed so far starting yesterday, and we're also seeing some of that again today. GM cut a shift at its Lansing, Michigan assembly plant. Toyota today saying that assembly in Kentucky has been impacted. Honda, the Ontario assembly plant, has resumed production after shutting down a little bit of it yesterday. Stellantis, they shortened the shifts yesterday. They've resumed them today, and this is likely what we're going to see at least through tomorrow or Monday, when things could become dramatically worse if there's no resolution to what's happening on the bridges. Ford also has an engine plant in Windsor. The Ford Windsor engine plant has resumed production. This is what we're seeing. They had to cut down some of the shifts yesterday. Now they're back up at full capacity today. Automakers are seeking other routes for their Canadian shipments. Now, in some cases, that's possible. In other cases, depending on the component or the part, it's not possible. And remember, we're talking about 10 to 20% of the of the industry's components and parts that are coming down here to the U.S. They're coming out of plants in Canada. So take a look at the other automakers that we mentioned and how they're being impacted. Not seeing a whole lot of impact on the stock price because of this issue. Now, there's other things that are weighing on these stocks, and we've talked about that over the last couple of months. The key thing to keep in mind, guys, if this continues, let's say into tomorrow or over the weekend, then you're really going to start to notice more dramatic cuts in shifts. And it may not be that they completely shut down, but they'll take a shift out here, or they'll shut down 2 shifts in a particular plant. They're trying to work their way around it. Not easy at this point.
Are there easy ways for truckers or for supplies to move around the blockage of that Windsor Bridge?
No.
Okay.
No, there's
in a
some.
word, no.
There's some, but it depends on the component. Look, if you've got an engine that you've got to get to the U.S., you're pretty limited with where you can do with that. If you've got a very small component that perhaps you can do air shipments, well, then you can work your way around it. But you're in this industry, not really. And they're locked in with these logistics chains that have been set up.
All right, Phil, thank you very much. Phil LeBeau reporting.